and welcome to A, B to Z, an inside look at Acton and Boxborough. I'm Ben, along with Joe, and here's what's happening.
AB Superintendent Stephen Mills recently announced that high school intern principal Dr. Joanne Campbell has taken the job on a permanent basis.
Dr. Campbell was an assistant principal last year prior to becoming intern principal over the summer after the departure of Dr. Callan. Dr. Campbell talked to us about why she accepted the permanent position.
I accepted the position because I feel really connected to the students and the faculty here and the staff. I was here before as an assistant principal and left for a few years and came back. I am incredibly impressed with how hard the students work here, what a really special group of kids they are, and I just really look forward to serving the community going forward.
Dr. Campbell went to talk about what she enjoys about working at AB.
This faculty is so dedicated and hardworking and positive that I'm really excited about a couple of things. I'm excited about the work we're doing to address mental health education and awareness, and I'm hoping that we can build in some wellness into that as well to really help students have some balance in their lives. And I'm also excited about some of the work we're doing to help kids who struggle in school to really help to meet their needs and form really good, strong relationships with adults in the building. So I'm excited about those things.
Undergraduate parents can sign up for planning Project Graduation now. Project Graduation is an all-night, drug and alcohol-free party exclusively for graduating seniors.
This is a great way to pay it forward and give your son or daughter a special send-off. The planning for this event starts in January, and there are monthly meetings. If you are interested in helping out, email abprodgrad14@gmail.com.
The deadline for students to report volunteer hours completed during 2013 is December 5th. Students have also received this information in an email sent to their school email accounts.
Completed forms should be returned to the box in the Counseling Center. Students or parents with questions about reporting hours can contact Melissa Dempsey in the counseling office.
Recently, the Parent Involvement Project of Acton, also known as PIP, held its STEM Math and Science event here at the high school. Here with more on that story is Mike Emmerman.
Here at Discover STEM 2013, there are a wide varieties of exhibits spanning from science, technology, engineering, and math. We checked in with a few attendees to see their thoughts on the event tonight.
I think it's great that there are so many different things people can get interested in, and there's a lot of new subjects that people might not know about, and you can learn about a lot of it here, and I think that's pretty great.
I think it's a really good event, and it's helpful for kids' education.
We also interviewed some of the company representatives to learn more about their products.
So our company is called Harvest Automation, and we're designing robots for the agriculture industry. And the robot we're showing today is a robot specifically designed for the nursery and greenhouse sector of agriculture. And what the nursery and greenhouse sector does is it grows plants that people buy and then they put in their homes.
Well, we brought both some of the hardware that we use for our microwave telescopes. We also brought a lot of stuff like these overalls to show, what life is like in Antarctica, what it's like doing scientific research in Antarctica, because it's, an exotic environment.
As you can see, STEM was a hit with hundreds of people showing up. Harshal Shukla, an AB student and STEM volunteer, only had good things to say about this event.
I think it really inspires kids to learn about new things, and it like shows kids all this different stuff that they didn't know about before.
Scheduling has been made for Discover STEM 2015. We hope we will see you there.
While AB is a great place to go to school, it can also be a pretty stressful place.
That's right, especially in the fall, with seniors applying to college, sophomores taking PSATs, juniors taking SATs, and freshmen trying to adjust to a new school.
We took a closer look at the issue of stress and how AB tries to help students cope.
Hi, Ben Gottesman here, reporting on how stress affects students here at AB. Now we go to Connor McCullough, a student here, for more.
Sometimes I listen to music and just go outside and play some basketball or, watch movies and play video games.
Now we go to another student here at AB who has a very unique way of dealing with stress, Jonathan Trudeau.
So I deal with stress by eating a lot of Cheez-Its and sleeping for 3 hours after school. I play guitar and I skateboard, and I try to just like relax and not focus on schoolwork.
Stress is a major factor in determining how someone feels mentally and physically. Now we go to Todd Chico, a counselor here at AB, for more.
Find balance. Like find where you have that balance of taking care of your business, like doing all of the things you need to do at school to kind of be successful, blending that in with time with your friends, blending that in with time to pursue your passions and your activities and your sports and your dramas and your music and your arts, like making sure that you have that aspect there. And then also having time to, to kind of find other hobbies and interests, but then make sure you're sleeping. Make sure you're eating a healthy diet. Make sure you're exercising, doing something to kind of keep yourself physically fit, and finding ways to kind of clear your head.
Now Mr. Chico talks about how stress affects students physically and mentally.
I think first and foremost, it just changes their daily life in terms of how they're sleeping, how they're eating, how they're socializing with their friends, kind of their balance in their life gets kind of thrown off, and that they're not normally, they're doing things that they don't normally do.
Now Mr. Chico talks about the programs we have here at AB to help students deal with stress.
We have a lot. I think we have a wonderful faculty, and I think everybody's goals are the same, which is to try to manage that as much as possible. It's never going to be stress-free. I mean, I think that's life is not like that necessarily. But I think we have teachers, we have special educators, we have counselors and administration, and we have so many people that are working together to try to say what's the right balance for kids, and how do we help kind of support that.
Now Mr. Chico talks about more programs here at AB.
Every school has a child support team. Ours is called a student support team, where we talk about kids that are at risk. And we just try to really identify kids that may be at risk, and then talk about best ways to support.
Stress is known as the silent killer, and is definitely something that should be paid attention to. As you can see, stress can affect any person, students and teachers alike, and is definitely something that should be talked about at schools. In sports, congratulations to the field hockey team, who won the North Sectional Championship by defeating Westford 3-2.
The team was beaten in the state semifinals 2-1 by Walpole, but they finished their amazing season with only one loss and one tie.
The girls' soccer team was defeated in the North Sectional Final 1-0 by Newton North, but they too had a great season, including a DCL championship.
The football team is busy preparing for its annual Thanksgiving showdown with rival Westford Academy. AB defeated Westford earlier this year in a regular season matchup.
A reminder to all winter athletes, tryouts and practices for winter teams begins Monday, December 2nd. Good luck.
That does it for this edition of AB to Z. I'm Joe Hickey.
And I'm Ben Gottesman. Thanks for watching, everyone.